Batman emerged as a beloved television character during the mid to late 60s, with Burt Ward embodying the youthful Robin and Adam West taking on the role of the Caped Crusader. The show was marked by its campy humor and a sitcom-like atmosphere, perfectly capturing the vibrant pop art aesthetic of the era. The sets were awash in bright colors, and the villains, often portrayed by major stars of the time, added to the show's unique charm. Despite its cancellation by ABC in 1969 due to declining ratings, the series enjoyed 3 memorable seasons and remains one of the most distinctive television shows of its time, introducing audiences to a host of eccentric characters. Originally, the series aimed to be a serious crime drama similar to The Man from UNCLE, but ABC executives shifted the direction after discovering the comic's campy nature. They decided to embrace this tone, leading to the show's iconic style. The Batmobile, a modified Lincoln Futura, became a standout feature, fetching an impressive $4.2 million at auction in 2013. Casting was crucial, with 2 screen tests conducted to find the right dynamic duo. Adam West and Burt Ward ultimately secured their roles, while Lyle Waggoner and Peter Dale were also considered. The screen tests, available on YouTube, reveal how different the show could have been, despite initial struggles, including a dismal pilot test score in the upper 40s. The producers made adjustments like adding narration and a laugh track, yet the scores did not improve significantly. The 1966 Batman film, released shortly after the show's premiere, featured nearly the entire cast, including West, Ward, and notable villains like Cesar Romero as the Joker. Each season consisted of 34 episodes, with 2 airing weekly, providing ample work for West and Ward. However, Ward was disheartened to learn he earned only $350 a week, a stark contrast to West's pay. Comic books had been a staple since the 1930s, and the character of Alfred had been killed off shortly before the series began. When producers decided to include Alfred and Aunt Harriet, the character was revived in the comics. Alan Napier, who played Alfred, had no prior knowledge of Batman before taking on the role. Initially, the series was envisioned as a cool and trendy criminal show, drawing inspiration from popular programs like The Man from U.N.C.L.E. The creators aimed to capture the essence of a serious crime drama that would appeal to a wide audience. However, as the project developed, ABC executives took a different direction after delving into the original Batman comic books. They recognized the inherent campiness and playful tone present in the comics, which led them to pivot the series into a more humorous and lighthearted format. This decision transformed Batman into a show filled with tongue-in-cheek humor, colorful characters, and over-the-top scenarios. The campy style became a defining feature of the series, attracting viewers with its unique blend of action and comedy. The iconic catchphrases, exaggerated villains, and vibrant visuals contributed to its popularity, making it a cultural phenomenon of the 1960s. The series not only entertained audiences but also left a lasting impact on how superhero stories were portrayed on television. The Batmobile, a modified Lincoln Futura, became one of the most iconic elements of the 1966 television series Batman. Its sleek design and vibrant colors captured the imagination of viewers and set the tone for the show's campy yet thrilling atmosphere. The Batmobile was not just a vehicle. It was a symbol of the dynamic duo's fight against crime in Gotham City. In 2013, this legendary car was auctioned off for an astounding $4.2 million, highlighting its significance in pop culture and the lasting impact of the series. To find the perfect actors to portray Batman and Robin, 2 independent screen tests were conducted. Adam West and Burt Ward ultimately secured the roles, bringing their unique chemistry and charisma to the screen. However, the casting process was competitive, with other actors like Lyle Waggoner and Peter Dale also being considered for the iconic roles. The choice of West and Ward proved to be a pivotal moment in television history, as their performances became synonymous with the characters they portrayed, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to resonate with fans today. The pilot episode of the 1966 television series Batman faced significant challenges right from the start. Adam West's autobiography revealed that this initial episode earned the worst score in the history of pilot testing. This poor reception raised concerns about the show's potential success. Despite the low test scores, ABC made the bold decision to move forward with the series. The network believed in the concept and saw potential in the characters and the unique blend of campy humor and action that the show promised. Even after making changes to improve the pilot, the test scores did not see a significant increase. Nevertheless, ABC's commitment to the project ultimately led to the show's debut, which would go on to become a cultural phenomenon. The series, with its vibrant colors, catchy theme song, and memorable catchphrases, captured the imagination of audiences and became a defining representation of the superhero genre in television history. The initial struggles of the pilot episode serve as a reminder of how sometimes even the most beloved shows can face rocky beginnings before finding their footing. In 1966, a Batman film was released, coinciding with the premiere of the iconic TV series. This film featured nearly all the regular cast members from the show and hit theaters just 2 months after the first season concluded. The film capitalized on the show's popularity, bringing the colorful and campy world of Gotham City to the big screen. Fans of the series were excited to see their favorite characters in a new adventure, and the film was a natural extension of the vibrant storytelling that had captivated audiences on television. However, behind the scenes, there were tensions regarding pay. Burt Ward, who played Robin, was disappointed to discover that he was earning only $350 a week. This amount was significantly less than what his co-star Adam West, who portrayed Batman, was making. The disparity in their salaries highlighted the differences in how actors were compensated, even when they were both integral to the show's success. Ward's feelings of disappointment reflected a broader issue in the entertainment industry, where pay inequality often affected performers, regardless of their contributions to a project. The film and the series together created a lasting legacy, but the financial realities for the actors involved were not always as glamorous as the characters they portrayed. The character of Alfred gained renewed popularity in the comics after the producers of the 1966 television series announced his inclusion in the show. This revival highlighted the importance of the character in the Batman universe, showcasing his role as a loyal butler and confidant to Bruce Wayne. Alan Napier, who portrayed Alfred, had an interesting background. He had never heard of Batman before taking on the role. This lack of prior knowledge allowed him to bring a fresh perspective to the character, making Alfred relatable and endearing to audiences. In addition to character development, the show employed unique visual techniques to enhance storytelling. Slanted camera angles were used when depicting the layers of villains, creating a sense of unease and emphasizing their shady nature. This artistic choice not only added to the drama, but also visually communicated the moral ambiguity of the villains. The combination of character revival and innovative cinematography contributed to the show's lasting impact on both the comic book world and television history. The Penguin and the Joker were the most featured villains in the 1966 television series Batman, captivating audiences with their unique personalities and schemes. The Joker, portrayed by Cesar Romero, appeared in 22 episodes, bringing a mix of humor and menace to the role. His flamboyant style and maniacal laughter made him a memorable character, often engaging in elaborate plots to defeat Batman and Robin. The Penguin, played by Burgess Meredith, was featured in 19 episodes. His cunning and sophisticated demeanor, combined with his love for crime and mischief, made him a formidable foe. The dynamic between these two villains and the heroes added depth to the show, creating a thrilling atmosphere that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. 3 actresses portrayed Catwoman throughout the series, each bringing her own flair to the character. Julie Newmar was the first to take on the role in the first season, embodying a sultry and playful version of the iconic feline villain. Her performance set a high standard for the character. Eartha Kitt took over the role for the remainder of the series, infusing Catwoman with a fierce and exotic energy that captivated audiences. Kitt's portrayal was marked by her distinctive voice and strong presence, making her a standout in the series. Additionally, Lee Merriweather played Catwoman in the 1966 spin-off film, further showcasing the character's versatility and appeal. The different interpretations of Catwoman added richness to the series, allowing fans to enjoy various aspects of her complex personality. Eartha Kitt, who played Catwoman in the 1966 television series Batman, made a significant impact as one of the first African-American women to be prominently featured on mainstream television in the United States. Her portrayal of Catwoman brought a unique blend of charm and seduction to the character, captivating audiences and leaving a lasting impression on the show. Kitt's presence on the series was groundbreaking as it challenged the norms of the time and opened doors for more diverse representation in television. In the casting process for the show, Mickey Rooney was originally selected to play the Penguin, a character known for his cunning and flamboyant personality. However, there were also discussions about Spencer Tracy being considered for the role, but only under the condition that his character could kill Batman. This idea reflected the darker themes that some envisioned for the series, contrasting with the campy and lighthearted tone that ultimately defined the show. The casting choices and the characters they portrayed contributed to the rich tapestry of the series, making it a memorable part of television history. The Penguin's cackle, brought to life by Burgess Meredith, became one of the most memorable sounds in the 1966 television series Batman. This distinctive laugh was not just a random choice. It was shaped by years of cigarette smoking, which gave it a unique raspy quality that perfectly matched the character's cunning and mischievous nature. Meredith's portrayal of the Penguin was both humorous and menacing, making him a standout villain in the series. In addition to the colorful characters, the show was famous for its array of bizarre bat gadgets that added a whimsical touch to Batman's crime fighting arsenal. Among these gadgets was the Brainwave Bat Analyzer, a device that allowed Batman to analyze the mental states of his foes. The bulletproof bat shields provided essential protection during confrontations, showcasing Batman's preparedness for any situation. Perhaps one of the most memorable gadgets was the Bat Shark Repellent, a humorous yet practical tool that highlighted the show's playful tone. Another quirky invention was Batcillin, a fictional substance that added to the show's charm. These gadgets not only entertained viewers but also reflected the creativity and imagination that defined the series, making it a beloved classic in television history. The tight-fitting costumes worn by the characters in the 1966 television series Batman sparked a significant amount of concern from the National League of Decency. This organization was particularly sensitive to the portrayal of morality and decency on television. In response to these concerns, the wardrobe staff employed various tactics to mitigate criticism. They worked diligently to ensure that the costumes, while iconic and representative of the comic book characters, did not cross any lines that might provoke backlash from viewers or moral watchdogs. In addition to the costume controversy, the show became a magnet for Hollywood stars who wanted to make guest appearances. The producers recognized this interest and created unique wall-climbing scenes that allowed Batman and Robin to encounter various celebrities. This innovative approach not only added excitement to the episodes, but also provided a platform for stars like Sammy Davis Jr. and even Santa Claus to interact with the beloved characters. These cameos became a hallmark of the series, blending the world of superhero fiction with real-life celebrity culture, making the show a memorable part of television history. Frank Gorshin's portrayal of the Riddler in the 1966 television series Batman is one of the most memorable performances in the show's history. His unique blend of humor and villainy brought the character to life in a way that captivated audiences. Gorshin's performance was so impactful that it earned him an Emmy nomination, highlighting the critical acclaim he received for his work. He played the Riddler in seasons 1 and 3, as well as in the 1966 film, establishing a strong connection with fans who appreciated his energetic and quirky interpretation of the character. In Season 2, John Astin took on the role of the Riddler, adding a different flavor to the character. Astin's portrayal was distinct, showcasing his own comedic style while still paying homage to Gorshin's original interpretation. This change in actors provided viewers with a fresh perspective on the Riddler, demonstrating the versatility of the character. The dual portrayals by Gorshin and Astin contributed to the show's charm, allowing the Riddler to remain a beloved figure in the Batman universe. The dynamic between the two actors and their interpretations of the Riddler enriched the series, making it a classic that continues to be celebrated today. In the iconic 1966 television series Batman, the character of Mr. Freeze was portrayed by 3 different actors across its run. George Sanders took on the role in the first season, bringing a unique flair to the character. In the second season, Otto Preminger and Eli Wallach each stepped into the icy shoes of Mr. Freeze, showcasing different interpretations of the villain. This variety added depth to the character and kept the audience engaged with the evolving portrayal of one of Batman's most notorious foes. As the series progressed into its 3rd season, the introduction of Batgirl, played by Yvonne Craig, marked a significant shift in the show's dynamic. The decision to add Batgirl was aimed at increasing ratings and appealing to a younger female audience. Her character brought a fresh perspective to the series, showcasing a strong female figure who could stand alongside Batman and Robin. Batgirl's presence not only enriched the storyline, but also resonated with viewers, making her a beloved character in the Batman universe. The combination of these elements contributed to the show's lasting legacy and its impact on popular culture. Robin's on-screen remarks became a hallmark of the 1966 Batman series, with his enthusiastic exclamations starting with "Holy" and ending with "Batman." These catchphrases, totaling an impressive 352 throughout the program, added a unique charm and humor to the show. They not only showcased Robin's youthful exuberance, but also provided comic relief in the midst of the show's action-packed scenes. The phrases became iconic, often quoted by fans, and contributing to the show's lasting legacy in pop culture. In a fascinating twist of fate, Adam West, who portrayed Batman, was approached to play the legendary character James Bond in Her Majesty's Secret Service. However, West declined the opportunity, believing that a British actor would be a more suitable fit for the role. This decision reflected West's understanding of the character's origins and the cultural significance of Bond as a British icon. His choice allowed him to fully embrace the role of Batman, which he made his own, leaving an indelible mark on the superhero genre. The combination of Robin's memorable catchphrases and West's iconic portrayal of Batman created a dynamic that resonated with audiences, ensuring the show's place in television history. The Batcave scenes in the 1966 television series Batman were filmed in Bronson Cavern, a location that provided a unique backdrop for the iconic superhero. However, the cavern was too small to accommodate the famous Batmobile, which posed a challenge for the production team. To create the dynamic and thrilling atmosphere that fans loved, the filmmakers used a clever technique where slow-motion footage was sped up during playback. This method helped to enhance the action sequences, making them more exciting and memorable for viewers. In addition to its thrilling storylines, Batman also took on the role of a promotional figure for various products. The show featured the Caped Crusader endorsing items like lava soap and toothpaste, which was a common practice in television at the time. Batman's influence extended beyond commercial endorsements. He also appeared in public service announcements. These messages encouraged safe driving practices and promoted the purchase of U.S. savings stamps, showcasing the character's commitment to social responsibility. The combination of action, humor, and positive messaging made the series a beloved part of television history. After children in the UK attempted to imitate Batman by leaping from high places, Adam West and Burt Ward took action to address the situation. They taped a commercial warning young viewers that Batman cannot fly. This was a crucial step to ensure the safety of children who might have been inspired by the show's thrilling action and adventure. The message was clear: while the characters could perform incredible feats on screen, those stunts were not meant to be replicated in real life. Following the show's cancellation, ABC hoped that another network would pick up the program. NBC showed interest in reviving the series, which sparked excitement among fans. However, that interest quickly faded when NBC discovered that the original sets had been destroyed. This loss meant that the network could not proceed with the revival, leaving fans to wonder what could have been. The combination of safety concerns and the fate of the show's sets marked a significant chapter in the legacy of the 1966 Batman series, highlighting both the impact of the show on its audience and the challenges of maintaining its production. In 2016, the legacy of the iconic 1966 television series Batman continued with the release of the animated film Batman: Return of the Caped Crusaders. This film brought back the beloved characters, with Adam West reprising his role as Batman, Burt Ward voicing Robin, and Julie Newmar returning as Catwoman. The film was a nostalgic trip for fans, capturing the campy spirit and humor that defined the original series. Following this, a sequel titled Batman vs. Two-Face was released in 2017. Further celebrating the charm of the classic show. Sadly, Adam West passed away in 2017, marking the end of an era for many fans who cherished his portrayal of the Caped Crusader. As of now, Burt Ward remains the only regular cast member still alive, keeping the spirit of the series alive through his continued involvement in various projects related to the franchise. The impact of the 1966 series and its characters continues to resonate with audiences, ensuring that the legacy of Batman endures. Syndication has played a crucial role in keeping the 1966 television series Batman alive in the hearts of fans for over 50 years. Even though the show has not aired new episodes in decades, its popularity endures through networks like MIT-TV and IFC, which continue to broadcast the iconic series. This exposure allows new generations to discover the campy charm and colorful characters that made the show a cultural phenomenon. Among these characters, the Riddler, portrayed by Frank Gorshin, stands out as a significant figure. Gorshin's energetic and eccentric performance brought a unique flair to the character, elevating the Riddler's status within the DC Comics universe. His distinctive business suit adorned with question marks became an instantly recognizable outfit, symbolizing the character's cleverness and mischief. Gorshin's portrayal not only captivated audiences during the show's original run, but also solidified the Riddler's place in comic book history, influencing how the character would be depicted in various adaptations in the years to come. The combination of syndication and Gorshin's memorable performance ensures that Batman and its colorful rogues, especially the Riddler, remain relevant and beloved in popular culture. Mr. Freeze, originally known as Mr. Zero, became one of Batman's best-known villains after appearing on the show. His character was brought to life by actor George Sanders in the first season, and later by Eli Wallach and Otto Preminger. The portrayal of Mr. Freeze was notable for his cold demeanor and ice-themed crimes, which captivated audiences and added a unique flavor to the series. His popularity grew significantly, making him a memorable part of the Batman Rogues Gallery. The character's icy persona and distinctive costume, complete with a glass dome helmet, left a lasting impression on fans and contributed to the show's success. The map of Gotham City used in the show was a mirror image of St. Louis, Missouri, featuring major landmarks that were cleverly adapted to fit the fictional world of Batman. This creative choice allowed the production team to establish a recognizable, yet unique setting for the series. The streets, buildings, and iconic locations were designed to reflect the vibrant and sometimes chaotic nature of Gotham, enhancing the overall atmosphere of the show. The combination of Mr. Freeze's chilling presence and the detailed representation of Gotham City helped to create a rich backdrop for the adventures of Batman and Robin, making the series a beloved classic that continues to resonate with fans today. The concealed button on the Shakespeare bust in the 1966 television series Batman served a unique purpose. While many viewers might have expected it to unlock the iconic Batcave door, it actually illuminated a backstage lamp to signal the staff. This clever design added an element of intrigue to the show, showcasing the creativity behind the scenes. The production team was known for their innovative approaches, and this detail exemplified their commitment to blending humor and adventure in the series. Burt Ward, who played Robin, was known for his energetic performances and dedication to the role. He performed many stunts throughout the series, often pushing himself to the limits. However, this commitment came with a price, as he suffered several injuries during filming. Despite the challenges, Ward's enthusiasm and resilience shone through, contributing to the show's charm. His ability to engage in physical comedy and daring feats made Robin a beloved character, and his experiences on set highlighted the demanding nature of television production in that era. The combination of clever props and the physicality of the actors created a memorable viewing experience that continues to resonate with fans today. In the 1992 episode of Batman, the animated series, Adam West made a memorable appearance as Simon Trent, the Grey Ghost. This character served as a heartfelt tribute to West's iconic role as Batman in the beloved 1966 television series. The episode not only celebrated West's legacy, but also highlighted the impact of the Grey Ghost on the Batman mythos. The Grey Ghost was a fictional hero who inspired Bruce Wayne during his childhood, paralleling the way West's portrayal of Batman influenced a generation of fans. The connection between the two characters added depth to the narrative, showcasing the importance of heroes in shaping our lives. Additionally, the Batcave, the secret lair of Batman, was located in a space that had a rich cinematic history. The same location that housed the Batcave also featured sets for classic films like King Kong and Gone with the Wind. This blend of iconic storytelling and legendary film sets created a unique backdrop for the adventures of Batman. The Batcave became a symbol of justice and heroism, while the history of the location reminded viewers of the timeless nature of storytelling in both television and film. The intertwining of these elements enriched the Batman universe, making it a cherished part of pop culture. There was a long-running rumor that Senator Robert F. Kennedy was considered for a guest appearance on the iconic 1966 television series Batman. This speculation stirred excitement among fans, as the show was known for its colorful characters and campy humor. The The idea of a prominent political figure like Kennedy joining the ranks of Gotham's heroes seemed like a fascinating blend of real-world politics and comic book fantasy. Although this guest appearance never materialized, the mere thought of it highlighted the cultural impact of the series during its run. Additionally, Batman featured possibly the first live-action comic book crossover when characters from the Green Hornet appeared to help Batman and Robin. This crossover was a significant moment in television history as it brought together two beloved superhero franchises. The Green Hornet, portrayed by Van Williams, and his sidekick Kato, played by Bruce Lee, teamed up with Batman and Robin in a thrilling storyline. This collaboration not only entertained viewers, but also set a precedent for future crossovers in the superhero genre. The blending of these two worlds showcased the creativity of the writers and the popularity of superhero narratives during that era. The crossover remains a memorable highlight of the series, illustrating how Batman was not just a show, but a cultural phenomenon that resonated with audiences. Singer Leslie Gore, known for her hit song, "It's My Party," made a memorable appearance in the 1966 television series Batman. She played one of Catwoman's henchwomen, showcasing her acting skills alongside her musical talent. In 2 episodes, her character also served as a love interest for Robin, adding a layer of intrigue and romance to the storyline. This unique crossover of music and television captured the attention of audiences, as Gore's presence brought a fresh dynamic to the show. On the other hand, Burgess Meredith's portrayal of the Penguin became iconic, largely due to his distinctive waddle. This characteristic movement was a result of the fat suit he wore while playing the role. The suit not only added to the visual humor of the character, but also influenced Meredith's performance, allowing him to embody the Penguin's quirky personality fully. His waddle became a signature trait, making the character instantly recognizable and beloved by fans. Cesar Romero's portrayal of the Joker in the 1966 television series Batman is memorable, not just for his colorful performance, but also for his iconic laugh. This laugh, which he performed thousands of times throughout the series, reportedly caused permanent damage to his normal laugh. Romero's unique cackle became a defining characteristic of the Joker, adding a layer of madness and charm to the character that resonated with audiences. His ability to blend humor with villainy made the Joker one of the most beloved characters in the series. In addition to Romero's unforgettable laugh, Batman is also known for its exaggerated visual overlays that punctuated the action. Words like zap, pew pew, and boff appeared on screen 832 times during the series, enhancing the comic book feel of the show. These overlays not only provided a visual punch to the fight scenes, but also contributed to the overall campy and playful tone that defined the series. The combination of Romero's laugh and these visual effects created a unique viewing experience that captured the spirit of the comic books while appealing to a wide audience. The series remains a classic, remembered for its distinctive style and memorable characters. Scripts involving the Penguin were often kept on standby to accommodate the availability of Burgess Meredith, who portrayed the character with a unique flair. His portrayal became iconic, and the show's producers wanted to ensure they could feature him whenever possible. This careful planning allowed for the Penguin to make memorable appearances, adding to the show's charm and excitement. However, the series also faced missed opportunities with Hollywood stars who expressed interest in guest roles. Notable actors like Frank Sinatra, Cary Grant, and Natalie Wood were eager to join the fun, but were unable to do so for various reasons. Their absence left fans wondering what it would have been like to see these legendary figures interact with Batman and Robin. The combination of Meredith's captivating performance and the potential for star-studded guest appearances created a fascinating dynamic that contributed to the show's enduring legacy. The careful management of scripts and the allure of Hollywood talent showcased the unique blend of creativity and opportunity that defined the series. As the 1966 television series Batman gained popularity, it also caught the attention of the National Safety Council, which was concerned about the importance of seatbelt use. This concern led to a memorable comedic scene in the show where Batman and Robin exaggeratedly fastened their seatbelts before driving off in the Batmobile. The scene was both humorous and educational, highlighting the significance of safety while also fitting into the show's campy style. Before the series was filmed, there was a public survey conducted to find out which comic book character audiences wanted to see in a live-action format. The results showed that Batman was the clear favorite, scoring the highest among all characters. This strong public interest played a crucial role in the decision to bring The Dark Knight to life on television. The combination of the show's unique humor, action, and the iconic status of Batman made it a cultural phenomenon that resonated with viewers of all. The turntable for the Batmobile in the Batcave was a fascinating piece of production design. It was manually spun by 6 crew members, showcasing the effort that went into creating the show's iconic visuals. This turntable was filmed only once, and the footage was cleverly reused throughout the series, allowing the production team to save time and resources while maintaining the show's dynamic look. This creative approach was part of what made the series so memorable, as it combined campy humor with innovative techniques. As the series progressed, ABC had plans for a 4th season. However, these plans came with a reduced budget, which led to some drastic proposals. Among the suggestions was the idea to kill off Chief O'Hara and Robin, 2 beloved characters. This proposal was met with resistance and ultimately was not approved. The network's decision to not move forward with these ideas contributed to the show's end. Fans were left with a sense of loss as the series concluded, marking the end of an era for the colorful and quirky adventures of Batman and his allies. The influence of the 1966 Batman TV series can be seen in various forms of media, including the beloved animated show The Simpsons. One of the most memorable nods to the iconic series is the use of the Batman theme music, which has been featured multiple times throughout The Simpsons. A standout moment occurs in the episode titled The Joy of Sect, where the characters sing the catchy Na 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 Leader song. This playful homage captures the spirit of the original series, blending humor with nostalgia. The upbeat and recognizable tune evokes memories of the Caped Crusaders' adventures, showcasing how deeply embedded the 1966 Batman series is in popular culture. The clever integration of this theme into The Simpsons not only entertains viewers, but also pays tribute to a show that has left a lasting impact on television history. Such references highlight the enduring legacy of the 1966 Batman series, reminding audiences of its unique charm and influence on future generations of storytelling. The playful spirit of the original series continues to resonate, making it a cherished part of television lore. As the final credits roll on our thrilling adventure with the dynamic duo, a new chapter awaits just beyond the Batcave. What became of the iconic cast who brought Gotham's heroes and villains to life? The vibrant world of Batman was not just a show. It was a launching pad for its stars, each with their own unique journey after the cameras stopped rolling. From the charming yet complex Adam West to the enigmatic Cesar Romero, their lives took unexpected turns that would surprise even the most devoted fans. Join us as we delve into the fascinating stories of these actors, exploring how they navigated the challenges of fame, reinvented their careers, and left lasting legacies in the entertainment world. Discover the hidden gems of their post-Batman lives, the roles they embraced, and the impact they made beyond the capes and masks. Stay tuned as the adventure continues with tales that are as captivating as Cliff Robertson portrayed the character Shame in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. Shame, a cowboy-themed villain, was known for his distinctive attire and his penchant for robbing banks while leaving behind a trail of Western-themed chaos. Robertson's performance stood out, showcasing his ability to balance humor with a darker edge, making Shame a memorable part of the show's colorful rogues gallery. After Batman, Robertson's career continued with notable roles in films like Charlie, which earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor. However, his life was not without turmoil. In the late 1970s, he faced a scandal involving a financial dispute with a former business partner, which led to a public fallout. Robertson also struggled with personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Despite these challenges, he remained a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his resilience and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Robertson continued to act, appearing in various television shows and films until his passing in 2011. His legacy endures through his diverse body of work and the impact he made. Eartha Kitt's portrayal of Catwoman in the 1966 TV series Batman was both captivating and complex. Her sultry voice and fierce demeanor brought a unique depth to the character, making her one of the most memorable villains in the series. Kitt's Catwoman was not just a thief. She was a woman of power and seduction, often challenging Batman's authority. This role marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her ability to blend charm with danger. However, Kit's life was not without turmoil. Born in 1927 in South Carolina, she faced racial discrimination and personal hardships from a young age. Her career flourished in the 1950s and 60s, but she faced backlash for her outspoken views on civil rights and the Vietnam War. In 1968, her comments at a White House luncheon led to a blacklisting in Hollywood, forcing her to work in Europe for several years. Kit returned to the U.S. in the 1970s, continuing to perform in theater, music, and television. Despite her success, she battled personal demons, including tumultuous relationships and financial struggles. In her later years, Kit became a beloved figure, known for her resilience and fierce spirit. She passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy of strength and artistry. Her life remains a testament to overcoming adversity and embracing one's identity. Yvonne Craig's portrayal of Batgirl in the 1966 TV series Batman marked a significant moment in television history. She brought a blend of strength and femininity to the character, becoming a symbol of empowerment for women in a male-dominated genre. Her performance was notable for its charm and agility, making Batgirl a memorable figure alongside Batman and Robin. However, the role also placed her in a box, as she struggled to break free from the typecasting that followed her after the show ended. After Batman, Craig faced personal and professional challenges. She battled against the constraints of Hollywood, often finding it difficult to secure roles that showcased her talent. In her personal life, she experienced hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director William J. Bill Craig, which ended in divorce. She also faced health issues, including a battle with breast cancer, which she fought with resilience. In her later years, Craig found solace in her passion for art and became an advocate for various causes, including animal rights. She remained active in the entertainment industry, attending conventions and engaging with fans. The last known information about Yvonne Craig is that she passed away on August 17, 2015, leaving behind a legacy as a pioneering female superhero and a complex figure who navigated the challenges of fame and personal struggle. Anne Baxter's portrayal of Olga in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and menace. As a villainess, she captivated audiences with her sultry demeanor and cunning intelligence, embodying the essence of a classic femme fatale. Her character was a formidable adversary, showcasing Baxter's ability to balance allure with a sinister edge. This role marked a significant moment in her career, as it allowed her to explore darker themes and complex motivations. Baxter's life after Batman was marked by both triumphs and tribulations. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor John Hodiak, which ended in divorce. The loss of her mother and the pressures of Hollywood took a toll on her mental health, leading to periods of isolation. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in film and television, earning acclaim for her performances in various projects. In her later years, Baxter became involved in charitable work. Focusing on mental health awareness, she remained a private figure, often shunning the spotlight. The last known information about her indicates that she lived a quiet life until her passing in 1985, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a haunting presence in the entertainment industry. Edie Williams portrayed the character Ray in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a sultry and enigmatic presence to the show. Ray was a femme fatale, captivating audiences with her charm and cunning. Williams' performance stood out in a series filled with colorful characters, showcasing her ability to embody complex roles. After Batman, Williams continued her career in film and television, appearing in various projects throughout the 1970s and 1980s. However, her life was not without turmoil. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John Derek, which ended in scandal and public scrutiny. Williams also battled financial difficulties, leading to a series of legal issues. Despite these challenges, she remained a fixture in Hollywood, known for her bold personality and resilience. In recent years, information about her has become scarce, leaving fans to wonder about her current whereabouts. The last known details suggest she has retreated from the public eye, living a quieter life away from the spotlight. Estelle Winwood's portrayal of Aunt Hilda in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and eccentricity. Her character, a quirky yet wise figure, added depth to the show's colorful universe. Winwood's performance was marked by a unique ability to balance humor with a hint of darkness, making Aunt Hilda memorable among the show's eclectic cast. Born in 1883, Winwood had a long and varied career in theater and film, but her later years were not without personal challenges. She faced the loss of her husband, actor and director John W. Winwood, which deeply affected her. Despite this, she continued to work, appearing in various television shows and films, including roles in The Twilight Zone and The Muppet Show. Winwood's life was also marked by a series of scandals, including rumors about her relationships with younger actors, which drew both intrigue and criticism. As she aged, she became increasingly reclusive, retreating from the public eye. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy of captivating performances and a life filled with both triumphs and tribulations. Julie Newmar's portrayal of Catwoman in the 1966 TV series Batman became iconic, blending seduction and cunning with a playful yet dangerous edge. Her performance captivated audiences, making Catwoman a memorable character in the Batman universe. Newmar's physicality and charisma brought depth to the role, allowing her to stand out among the show's colorful cast. After the series ended, Newmar faced various challenges in her career and personal life. She struggled to find roles that matched her Catwoman fame, often being typecast. Despite this, she continued to work in television and film, appearing in shows like The Monkees and movies such as The Happy Hooker. Newmar's life was not without hardship. She faced a difficult divorce from actor John Goldwater, which led to financial struggles. In the 1990s, she battled health issues, including a serious back injury that required surgery. As of the latest updates, Newmar remains a beloved figure in pop culture, often attending conventions and celebrating her legacy. Her journey reflects resilience in the face of adversity, embodying the complexity of her most famous role. Vincent Price's portrayal of Egghead in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of intellect and villainy. With his distinctive voice and theatrical flair, Price brought a unique charm to the character, who was known for his obsession with eggs and his clever, pun-filled schemes. Egghead's cunning nature and flamboyant style made him a memorable addition to Batman's rogues gallery, showcasing Price's ability to balance humor with menace. Beyond Batman, Price's career spanned decades, marked by iconic roles in horror films like House of Wax and The Fly. His deep appreciation for the arts led him to become a prominent figure in the world of gourmet cooking and art collecting. However, his life was not without challenges. Price faced personal hardships, including the tragic death of his first wife, Virginia, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with financial difficulties in the 1970s, leading to a decline in his film roles. In his later years, Price became a cultural icon, known for his work in horror and his distinctive voice in various projects, including narrating the classic thriller series The Muppet Show. He continued to engage with fans until his health declined due to lung cancer, which he battled until his death in 1993. His legacy endures, with his contributions to film and television still celebrated today. Don Redberry portrayed the villain Tarantula in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. His character was a master of disguise and deception, embodying the darker elements of the show's colorful universe. Barry's performance stood out, showcasing his ability to balance the campy tone of the series with a more sinister edge. Born in 1910, Barry had a long career in Hollywood, starting in the 1930s as a leading man in B-movies and westerns. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and singer Mary Lou. Their relationship was marred by allegations of infidelity and financial struggles, leading to a bitter divorce. Barry also battled alcoholism, which affected his career and personal life. In later years, he found work in television and continued to act in various roles. But the shadow of his earlier struggles lingered. His last known appearances were in the 1980s, and he passed away in 1980. Despite the challenges he faced, Barry's legacy as Tarantula remains a memorable part of Batman's history. Burgess Meredith's portrayal of the Penguin in the 1966 TV series Batman is a defining role that showcased his unique ability to blend humor with menace. His performance brought a sophisticated charm to the character, making the Penguin both a formidable foe and a memorable figure in pop culture. Meredith's distinctive voice and physicality added depth to the role, allowing him to stand out among a colorful cast of villains. Beyond Batman, Meredith had a rich career in film and theater, known for his roles in classics like Rocky and The Twilight Zone. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Margaret Perry, which ended in divorce. He also battled health issues, including a serious bout with cancer in the 1990s, which he overcame. Despite these struggles, Meredith remained a dedicated artist, continuing to work in theater and television. In his later years, he became a mentor to younger actors, sharing his wealth of experience. He passed away in 1997, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience and creativity. His last known information reflects a life lived fully, with a career that spanned decades and a spirit that endured through adversity. Cesar Romero's portrayal of the Joker in the 1966 TV series Batman is iconic, marked by his flamboyant style and sinister charm. Romero's Joker was a blend of humor and menace, captivating audiences with his manic laughter and theatrical antics. He famously refused to shave his mustache for the role, allowing it to peek through the white face paint, adding an unusual touch to his character. This portrayal set the standard for future interpretations of the Joker, influencing the character's evolution in comics and film. After Batman, Romero's career continued in television and film, but he faced challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a villain. Despite this, he found success in other roles, including appearances in shows like The Love Boat and The Brady Bunch. His personal life was marked by secrecy. He never married and was known to be private about his relationships. Scandals were few, but his refusal to discuss his sexuality led to speculation. Romero faced health issues later in life, including a battle with pneumonia. He passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most memorable Jokers in history. His last known information reflects a life dedicated to performance, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Diane McBain portrayed Lisa in the 1966 TV series Batman, a character that showcased her charm and allure amidst the campy backdrop of Gotham City. Lisa was a femme fatale, embodying both danger and seduction, which allowed McBain to display her acting range. This role marked a significant moment in her career, as it introduced her to a wider audience and solidified her status as a notable actress of the era. After Batman, McBain's career saw ups and downs. She appeared in various television shows and films, but her star began to fade in the 1970s. Behind the scenes, her life was marked by personal struggles. McBain faced a tumultuous marriage to actor John McBain, which ended in divorce. She also battled substance abuse, which affected her career and personal life. In the 1980s, she experienced a tragic loss when her mother passed away, deepening her struggles with depression. In later years, McBain found solace in writing and reflecting on her past. She became a voice for those facing similar challenges, sharing her story of resilience. The last known information about her indicates that she has remained out of the public eye, focusing on her health and well-being. Her journey serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the glamour of Hollywood. Carolyn Jones portrayed Marcia, Queen of Diamonds, in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the character. Her portrayal was marked by a seductive allure, as Marcia sought to control Gotham City through her diamond-themed schemes. Jones's performance stood out, showcasing her ability to balance villainy with a captivating presence. After Batman, Carolyn Jones continued her career in film and television, appearing in notable works like The Addams Family, where she played Morticia Addams, further solidifying her status as a cultural icon. However, her life was not without challenges. Jones faced personal hardships, including a battle with cancer that deeply affected her both physically and emotionally. She endured a tumultuous marriage to actor Don Murray, which ended in divorce, and struggled with the pressures of Hollywood. Despite these struggles, she remained a dedicated actress, often reflecting on her roles with a sense of pride and nostalgia. The last known information about Carolyn Jones indicates that she passed away in 1983, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy. Jacques Mahoney portrayed the character Leo in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. His performance stood out in a series filled with colorful villains, showcasing his ability to balance humor with a darker edge. Mahoney's physicality and experience as a stuntman added depth to Leo, making him a memorable part of the show's eclectic roster of characters. Beyond Batman, Mahoney's career spanned several decades, with notable roles in westerns and adventure films. He was a skilled stuntman, working on major productions before transitioning to acting. However, his life was not without challenges. Mahoney faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and model, which ended in divorce. He also struggled with the pressures of fame and the industry, leading to periods of isolation. In his later years, Mahoney lived a quieter life, away from the Hollywood spotlight. He passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to film and the complexities of his personal journey. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his successes, grappled with the shadows of his past. Adam West's portrayal of Batman in the 1966 television series defined the character for a generation. His performance combined a campy charm with a serious undertone, creating a unique interpretation that resonated with audiences. West's Batman was both a hero and a figure of humor, navigating the absurdity of Gotham City with a straight face. This role, however, became a double-edged sword. While it brought him fame, it also typecast him, making it difficult for West to find serious roles afterward. After the show ended, West faced significant challenges. He struggled with the stigma of being forever linked to Batman, leading to a series of lesser roles in film and television. Financial difficulties plagued him, and he even took on voice work, notably an animated series, to support himself. Personal hardships included a tumultuous marriage and the loss of his home in a fire. Despite these struggles, West maintained a sense of humor and resilience, often embracing his legacy at conventions and in interviews. In his later years, West found renewed appreciation through voice acting in projects like Family Guy, where he parodied his own image. He continued to engage with fans until his passing in 2017. His legacy as Batman remains influential, a testament to the complexity of his life and career. Burt Ward became a cultural icon as Robin in the 1966 TV series Batman. His portrayal of the Boy Wonder was marked by a blend of youthful enthusiasm and unwavering loyalty to Batman. Ward's bright costume and energetic performance captured the hearts of viewers, but the role also trapped him in a typecast that would haunt his career. After the show ended, Ward struggled to find substantial roles, often relegated to guest appearances and voice work. His personal life was fraught with challenges. Ward faced financial difficulties, leading him to take on various odd jobs, including a stint as a dog trainer. He also battled the pressures of fame, which took a toll on his mental health. In the 1970s, he was involved in a scandal regarding his personal life, which further complicated his public image. Despite these hardships, Ward remained resilient, eventually finding peace in animal advocacy and charity work. As of the latest updates, Burt Ward continues to engage with fans at conventions and remains active in promoting animal welfare. His journey reflects both the struggles and triumphs of a man who once wore a cape and tights, now dedicated to making a difference in the world. Victor Buono's portrayal of King Tut in the 1966 TV series Batman became an iconic role, marked by his flamboyant performance and distinctive voice. Buono infused the character with a blend of humor and menace, making King Tut a memorable villain in the series. His theatrical background allowed him to embrace the absurdity of the role, turning a campy character into a fan favorite. After Batman, Buono's career continued with various television appearances and film roles, including parts in The Twilight Zone and What's the Matter with Helen. However, his personal life was marked by struggles. Buono faced challenges with obesity, which affected his health and career opportunities. He also dealt with the pressures of fame and the darker side of Hollywood, including rumors and scandals that surrounded his private life. In his later years, Buono became reclusive, battling health issues that stemmed from his weight. He passed away in 1982, leaving behind a legacy as a unique character actor. His last known information reveals that he was remembered fondly by fans for his contributions to television and film, particularly for his unforgettable role as King Tut. Neil Hamilton portrayed Commissioner Gordon in the 1966 television series Batman, bringing a blend of authority and vulnerability to the role. His performance was marked by a sense of urgency and a deep commitment to justice, often serving as the moral compass in Gotham City. Hamilton's Gordon was a steadfast ally to Batman, embodying the struggle against crime while navigating the chaos of a city under siege. After the show ended, Hamilton faced significant challenges. His career waned, and he struggled to find substantial roles in Hollywood. In the 1970s, he became embroiled in a scandal involving a failed business venture that tarnished his reputation. This incident led to financial difficulties and a decline in public interest. Despite these hardships, Hamilton remained resilient, taking on various roles in television and film, though none matched the iconic status of his portrayal of Gordon. In his later years, Hamilton lived a quieter life, often reflecting on his time in the spotlight. He passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil. His last known information reveals a man who, despite the shadows of his past, continued to seek redemption through his craft. Richard Bacallion portrayed CB in the 1966 TV series Batman, a character that added a layer of intrigue to the show's colorful rogues gallery. Bacallion's performance was marked by a blend of menace and charm, capturing the essence of a villain in a world filled with larger-than-life characters. His role, though brief, showcased his ability to embody complex emotions, making CB memorable among the series' many antagonists. After Batman, Bacallion's career continued in film and television, appearing in various roles that often leaned towards the darker side of human nature. He found work in notable films like The Great Escape and The Wild One, but his career was not without challenges. Bacallion faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected his professional life. He was involved in a few scandals, including a publicized arrest that tarnished his reputation for a time. Despite these setbacks, Bacallion managed to rebuild his career, taking on character roles in television shows throughout the 1970s and 1980s. His life was marked by a constant battle between his artistic ambitions and personal demons. In his later years, he became more reclusive, distancing himself from the Hollywood spotlight. The last known information about Bacallion indicates he lived a quiet life away from the public eye until his passing in 2018. His legacy remains as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the shadows that often accompany it. Leslie Parrish portrayed Emma Strunk in the 1966 TV series Batman, a character that showcased her talent in a vibrant yet dark world. Emma Strunk, a femme fatale, was a complex figure who brought a sense of danger and allure to the show. Parrish's performance was marked by a captivating blend of charm and menace, making her a memorable part of the series. After Batman, Parrish's career continued with various roles in film and television, including appearances in shows like The Twilight Zone and The Wild Wild West. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John Frankenheimer, which ended in divorce. The split was marked by public scrutiny and emotional turmoil. In later years, Parrish stepped away from the spotlight, choosing to focus on her personal life. As of the latest updates, she remains a private figure, with little public information available about her current activities. Frank Gorshin's portrayal of the Riddler in the 1966 television series Batman remains one of the most iconic interpretations of the character. His performance was marked by a unique blend of manic energy and dark humor, capturing the essence of a villain obsessed with riddles and puzzles. Gorshin's ability to shift from charming to menacing made the Riddler a memorable adversary for Batman. His distinctive laugh and expressive facial features added depth to the role, making it a standout in a series filled with colorful characters. After Batman, Gorshin faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the impact of the Riddler, often being typecast. Despite this, he continued to work in television and film, appearing in shows like Star Trek and The Twilight Zone. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a battle with depression and financial difficulties. Gorshin also faced a significant health scare when he was diagnosed with lung cancer in the late 1990s, which he bravely fought. In his later years, Gorshin returned to the spotlight, performing in various stage productions and making guest appearances. He passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy as a talented actor who brought a complex villain to life. His final years were spent reflecting on his career and the impact of his work on popularity. Barry Moore's portrayal of Venus in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and danger. Her character, a seductive and cunning villainess, captivated audiences with a mix of allure and menace. Moore's performance stood out in a series filled with colorful characters, showcasing her ability to embody the complexities of a femme fatale. After Batman, Moore's career saw a decline. Though she remained active in the industry, she faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John McGiver, which ended in divorce. In the 1970s, she was involved in a scandal when she was accused of being part of a high-profile drug ring, though she maintained her innocence. Throughout her life, Moore battled with the pressures of fame and the expectations placed upon her. She struggled with depression and the impact of her early success on her personal relationships. In her later years, she became reclusive, distancing herself from Hollywood. The last known information about her suggests she lived quietly, reflecting on her past and the choices that shaped her life. Alan Napier's portrayal of Alfred Pennyworth in the 1966 television series Batman brought a unique depth to the character. His Alfred was not just a butler, he was a confidant and a father figure to Bruce Wayne. Napier's sophisticated demeanor and dry wit added a layer of complexity to the role, making him a beloved figure among fans. His performance stood out in a show filled with campy humor and vibrant characters, showcasing his ability to balance seriousness with levity. After Batman ended, Napier faced personal challenges. He struggled with the typecasting that often followed actors in iconic roles. Despite this, he continued to work in television and film, appearing in shows like The Brady Bunch and movies such as The Towering Inferno. His career, however, was marred by personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his wife, which deeply affected him. He also faced health issues later in life, leading to a quieter existence away from the spotlight. In his later years, Napier lived in Los Angeles, where he remained out of the public eye. He passed away in 1988, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most memorable Alfreds in Batman history. His contributions to the character and the series continue to resonate with fans today. Linus Johns portrayed Lady Penelope Peazoop in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and cunning to the character. Her performance was marked by a playful yet sinister demeanor, embodying the essence of a villainess who was both captivating and dangerous. This role added to her reputation as a versatile actress, showcasing her ability to navigate complex characters with ease. Johns had a rich career in film and theater, known for her roles in classics like Mary Poppins and The Court Jester. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her son, which deeply affected her. Scandals also surrounded her, particularly her tumultuous relationships with high-profile figures in the entertainment industry, which often drew media scrutiny. In her later years, Johns remained a respected figure in acting, but she gradually stepped back from the spotlight. The last known information about her indicates that she lived a quiet life, reflecting on her storied career and the complexities of her past. David Wayne's portrayal of the Mad Hatter in the 1966 TV series Batman was marked by a unique blend of charm and menace. His performance brought a whimsical yet sinister quality to the character, embodying the essence of a man driven by obsession and madness. Wayne's ability to oscillate between playful banter and dark intentions made his episodes memorable, leaving a lasting impression on fans of the series. After Batman, Wayne's career continued with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in The Twilight Zone and Columbo. However, his personal life was fraught with challenges. He faced financial difficulties in the 1970s, leading to a decline in his acting opportunities. Wayne also struggled with health issues, including a battle with cancer that ultimately took a toll on his life. Despite these hardships, he remained a respected figure in the acting community. His later years were spent in relative obscurity, with few public appearances. The last known information about David Wayne indicates he passed away in 1995, leaving behind a legacy as a versatile actor who brought depth to his roles, particularly as the Mad Hatter. Rudy Vallee portrayed Lord Marmaduke F. Fogg in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. F. Fogg, a sophisticated villain with a penchant for elaborate schemes, allowed Vallee to showcase his theatrical background and musical talent. His performance was marked by a suave demeanor that masked a darker intent. Embodying the duality of a character who was both refined and ruthless, Vallee's career spanned decades, beginning in the 1920s as a popular crooner and radio star. He became a cultural icon, known for his smooth voice and charismatic stage presence. However, his personal life was marred by scandals, including a highly publicized divorce from actress Jane Greer, which drew media attention and speculation. Vallee faced financial difficulties in the 1970s, leading to a decline in his public appearances. In his later years, he struggled with health issues, including a battle with cancer. Despite these challenges, Valli remained a beloved figure in entertainment until his passing in 1986. His legacy endures through his contributions to music and film, leaving behind a complex portrait of a man who navigated both fame and personal turmoil. Madge Blake portrayed Mistress Cooper in the 1966 TV series Batman, a character who was often seen as a loving yet somewhat oblivious mother to Dick Grayson, also known as Robin. A role, while minor, added a layer of warmth to the otherwise action-packed series. Blake's performance was marked by a blend of humor and sincerity, making her a memorable part of the show's ensemble. After Batman ended, Blake faced personal challenges. She struggled with the transition from television fame to finding new roles in a changing industry. Despite her talent, she often found herself typecast, limiting her opportunities. In her later years, she dealt with health issues, including a battle with cancer, which she faced with resilience. Blake's life was not without scandal. She was rumored to have had a tumultuous relationship with her husband, leading to a separation that left her emotionally scarred. Her later years were marked by a quiet retreat from the public eye, focusing on her health and family. The last known information about Madge Blake indicates she passed away in 1969, leaving behind a legacy that remains in the hearts of her fans. Milton Berle's portrayal of Louis the Lilac in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and menace. As a villain with a penchant for floral-themed crime, Berle brought a unique flair to the role, showcasing his comedic timing while embodying the darker aspects of the character. This performance was a notable departure from his usual comedic roles, allowing him to explore a more sinister side of his acting abilities. Berle's career was marked by both triumphs and tribulations. He was a pioneer of television comedy, earning the title Mr. Television for his groundbreaking work. However, his personal life was riddled with scandals, including multiple marriages and allegations of infidelity. He faced significant challenges, including a decline in popularity during the 1970s, which led to financial difficulties. Berle struggled with the changing landscape of entertainment, often feeling overshadowed by younger comedians. In his later years, Berle remained active in show business, making guest appearances and participating in various projects. He passed away in 2002, leaving behind a complex legacy. His life was a tapestry of laughter and sorrow, reflecting the duality of fame. The last known information about Berle highlights his enduring influence on comedy, even as he faced personal hardship. Stafford Rep portrayed Chief O'Hara in the 1966 television series Batman, a role that became iconic for its blend of humor and earnestness. As the bumbling yet loyal police chief, Rep brought a unique charm to the character, often finding himself in comedic situations while trying to assist Batman and Robin. His performance was marked by a distinctive voice and a commanding presence, making him a memorable part of the show's ensemble. After Batman ended, Rep faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the popularity of Chief O'Hara. His later work included guest appearances on various television shows, but none achieved the same level of recognition. Rep's personal life was marked by hardships, including financial difficulties and health issues. He battled obesity and underwent surgery, which impacted his mobility and career prospects. In the late 1970s, Rep faced a scandal when he was involved in a controversial incident related to a public altercation. This event cast a shadow over his later years, complicating his attempts to revive his career. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure among fans of the show. Rep passed away in 1974, leaving behind a legacy as a beloved character in a groundbreaking series. His contributions to television continued to be remembered, though details about his final years remain scarce. The mystery surrounding his later life adds to the intrigue of his character, leaving fans to ponder the man behind the badge. As we wrap up our look at the iconic 1966 TV series Batman, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This show not only brought the Caped Crusader to life, but also transformed the careers of its cast. Adam West became a household name, while Burt Ward's portrayal of Robin captured the hearts of many. The series faced challenges, including its campy style, which some critics dismissed. Yet it became a beloved classic that defined a generation. The vibrant colors, catchy theme song, and memorable catchphrases like "Holy smokes" are etched in the memories of those who watched it. Did you grow up watching Batman? What moments stand out for you? Perhaps you remember gathering around the TV with family or friends, eagerly awaiting the next episode. We invite you to share your stories, and memories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this legendary show alive.